Is Mavuika a Mary Sue? No, I don't think so. Is she a bad written character? No, not in my opinion. I think she set up to what she was supposed to do as a character, and she just got the job done. But people in this community, I don't know, they flip floppy. One moment they'll say she's a bad character now, and then later down the line they'll say she's a good character. Like same thing what happened with Farina. Do you guys remember when people were saying, "Oh, Farina's not a good Archon. She's not sacrificing herself for the people." And remember when Arlecchino was trying to kill her, she just took her as a defenseless girl and stuff like that. But then at the end of the Archon quest, people changed their minds and say now she's the best Archon, and she's my favorite Archon as well. But I think people are fickle in this community. But at first, I was just gonna let it be. I was just gonna let people say what they gotta say because a lot of people don't like Natlan a lot. I guess I truly enjoyed Natlan, but hey, I'm not gonna say it doesn't deserve any criticism because it definitely does. But the Mavuika one, I'm just not following, man. People say she's a Mary Sue. How, man? How? So you saying she's like Korra? She's like Captain Marvel? All right, those are Mary Sue's, man. I guess people wanted her to I don't know, have her inner, which we got. Sorry, guys, it's just kind of I wouldn't say, yeah, it's kind of a rant, but I just want to understand where people are coming from. I just don't get it. I just saw somebody say in a comment section that she had nothing was wrong with Mavuika's character. She was just perfect the whole time. Are you guys? Am I watching this? Are we watching the same thing? Are we playing the same thing? I would say, I don't know. I wouldn't say she got it the worst, but she got by far not the best either. They even gave us a trailer to show how much stripes she had. She had to travel she had to travel 500 years in the future, leave her family and comrades in the past because she was chosen as the Archon. And she didn't bitch and moan about it. She was sad and she didn't want to do it, but hey, she's the Archon. She was chosen as the Archon. A human Archon at that. So this notion that she just powers through everything, she has no inner talks about what her situation is, that's just, to me, that's cap. That's so much cap, bro. They literally, Hoyverse literally gave us a whole video, a whole teaser, two of them to explain her character. I think, you know what? I think people they comparing her to Farina and Nahida so much, man. They're comparing her so much that anything Mavuika's going through is compared to those two. What does she really go through? I don't know. I'm losing the picture here. Sometimes I feel like people just want to complain about stuff. I don't know. I just feel like now it's like a negative circle around Natlan now. It's downplaying the goodness it has. I don't know. The positivity. I thought Natlan was about overcoming strife. And that was Mavuika's whole character. Even when the Abyss. Sorry guys, I didn't script this, so my thoughts are gonna be all over the place, and I apologize for that. But I don't know. I just saw that comment and I was like, "What are we doing, man? I don't. Do y'all want her to crawl up in the ball? I don't." Did you guys? I'm just they gave us so much to go off of. Did you not see that trailer when she was about to give up? She was about to give up. If her little sister, was not there to pull her out of that darkness, bro, she was about to give up. Didn't you hear what she was saying? She was saying, why am I doing this? When is it gonna end? Where do I go? What do I do? But she literally had to do this journey by herself. Nobody was with her. Her team and comrades died. She had to leave her family behind. Remember, she's a human Archon. Like, like, and I hate to bring Farina into this. I love her so much, but like, Farina had somebody. She had Focalors. They came up with a plan. Yes, Farina had to suffer 500 years without telling anybody about her suffering, which I find truly sad. I don't want to make it downplay her suffering, because that's what this community seems to be doing. They're comparing suffering, which is sick, by the way, in my opinion, even though it's just a game. But I don't know. I found comparing like suffering from another character to another is kind of horrible. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But to me, I don't like comparing sufferings with characters. Like, all these Archons suffered at one point. All of these Archons suffered. It just seems like for Mavuika, a lot of people did just, she just powered through. No, she didn't have no strife, no nothing. She was about to give her life for her people. Like, what? Did y'all want her to say no? That would be a spit into face that all she went through in the past and her whole plan to begin with. Do you want her to say, guys, I'm having second thoughts about this? That would be crazy. Why would she do that? That'd be so out of character for her to do that. I think people wanted something else, and that's fine. Like, I'm not gonna argue if you wanted something else from Mavuika. I'm not saying that. But to say she's a badly written character for that, to say she's perfect, to say she's a Mary Sue, I think y'all just nitpicking. You're nitpicking, in my opinion. Because if we want to talk about Mary Sue, I would talk about writing, but hey, nobody want to hear that conversation. But I don't know. Maybe I'm missing the point of what people are talking about. I just don't see it. Like, she had to watch her friends to pass on from the abyss. I feel like Mavuika had it the hardest. If we thinking about it, she had to fight the abyss. Yes, Farina had to deal with a prophecy. Yes, Nahida had to deal with people trashing her and keep her caged up. And see, oh my gosh, see, I'm just doing what I say I don't like people to do, comparing suffering. I don't like doing that. But if we're going narrative wise, Mavuika had it the hardest, in my opinion, because she had to fight the abyss. And she didn't even do it alone. See, I could see our point of saying she's a Mary Sue as she just did it by herself and she had no problems doing it. I don't know. Am I losing the point? Do I don't know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I just feel like people, like, their hatred or dislike for Natlan, they're piling on to Mavuika. And I don't feel like that's right. Or the Archon Quest, I don't feel like that's right. I don't know. I feel like y'all not giving the character a chance, and that's not cool to me. People talk about the way she looks. They don't like the way she's dressed. They don't like her outfit. It doesn't match with the time period she's in. It doesn't go her bike. People don't like her motorcycle because it wasn't explained. I don't know. Like, I guess those are valid points, but like, to say her character is a Mary Sue, a badly written character, how? That was just her character. She overcame and conquered, not without suffering. To say she didn't suffer is cap. You had 2 videos and lore, because I know a lot of people don't read the lore, which is kind of their fault, but hey, I don't know. maybe I'm losing the picture. If you want to look for Mary Sue's, you could look at Cora and Captain Marvel. If we want to look at Mary Sue's, Captain Marvel. Oh my god, bro! I'm stuttering my words, bro. Captain Marvel literally came at the last minute in Endgame and destroyed Thanos' ship. Fought Thanos 1-on-1. Kind of had the upper hand for 1 minute. And if you want to go at Cora, you got so many videos out there you can look at to find that she's a Mary Sue. But hey, Mavuika's definitely there, I guess. I don't know, man. I feel like Genshin fans are getting harder and harder to please. Because if you do something they want, and something else is gonna pop up that they say, "Oh, it was trash about. They didn't do it right." I don't. That's what you can't please everybody, man. I don't know. I love Mavuika's character. To me, I don't know. It's between her and Farina as the best for me. And so many people talk about a strong female lead. They want that. And you got just that. And you got her with suffering that people love so much. You got her with suffering. And to say she didn't suffer is kind of crazy because she suffered a lot. She had to watch her people die. She had, like I said, she had to leave her comrades and family in the past to deal with the abyss. She had to make the 500 journey alone on her bike alone. Didn't know how long it would take. Can you guys imagine doing that? No, we can't imagine because this it's fiction. But like, none of us are doing that. Mavuika's just like the rest of us, bro. But she chose to do it anyway. And even then, she started to lose her faith. She started to lose what sort of drive she started to have. If her little sister was not there, they would have been fucked. They would have been fucked, bro. They would have been fucked. Because nobody would have been there to help her to steer her on the right path. Nobody. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm losing the point here. Maybe I'm not seeing what other people are seeing. Because I feel like people just throw around the world Mary Sue. I don't. There's people like throwing around words without giving an explanation. I don't know. If you didn't like Mavuika's character or the way she was written or what the way she was dressed or the bike, whatever, like that's a personal opinion. But to say she was badly written or to call her Mary Sue, that's just, to me, that's just cat. But hey, everybody's right to an opinion. I feel like Natlan's hated on way too much. It did have spots where it was poorly paced, and I agree with that. Even if it was straightforward, why is that a bad thing? The Hida story was straightforward. Zhongli story is straight. We don't know the end of the story, but it's straightforward. Maybe a twist here and there, but saying we're Raiden, we can't say anything about Venti because we don't know nothing about Venti, bro. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me, guys. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm not seeing the true picture. But to say she's a Mary Sue, what? What are we talking about, bro? Rey from Star Wars is a Mary Sue. To put Mavuika on the same level as her is crazy. And I didn't even watch Star Wars. I don't even watch Star Wars. I never seen it. But the outrage about Rey was crazy. To put Mavuika on the same scale as her is wild. I don't, man. I think people's main point is that she overcame everything. She didn't. I think the abyss is still around. It's just not in Natlan right now. And she said we gotta prepare for when it comes back. She thinks it's gonna come back. So really, she just stopped it momentarily. She didn't defeat it like people assumed that she did. She didn't defeat it. Like what? I don't know, man. I feel like for her to just die at the end would have been stupid to me. I don't know. Like, who would have been Archon after that? Who? Who in the whole of Natlan would have been a good Archon? The Traveler? Nah. The Captain, he didn't want to be the Archon. He wanted to stop his suffering. He wanted a place for rest for his comrades. So he was out. Who was it? Silali? Aurora? Muladi Khadij? Come on, man. Jalonin? Come on, man. Let's be smart about this, guys. Let's use the two brain cells, man. I don't know, man. And I hate to come off this way. I don't like the rant, but like the outrage on Mavuika to me is crazy. I don't know. And if you don't like her, that's fine. Like, I'm not saying like you have to like her. You don't have to like her, but to make these wrong assertions to me is, I don't know. To say I just heard somebody say, "Oh, nothing went wrong with Mavuika." What? Are we watching the same thing? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here because I'm just going in circles. But maybe you guys can enlighten me of what people are talking about in the comment section, because right now I'm lost. I don't know. I don't know. And to me, people like to play follow the leader. Once one person say it, they have no mind of their own, and they just say, "Yeah, she was like that," instead of thinking for themselves. I don't know. A lot of people in the Genshin community are like that. I don't like to generalize, but to me, I start to see that a lot. Once something bad comes up, people are like, "Yeah, you're right. This is trash." Instead of being like, "Oh no, I don't think you're right." I don't know. Maybe I'm a Hoyoverse White Knight. I don't know. Maybe I am. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. More videos coming out soon. I'm going to be starting my Ruby channel up soon, so look forward to that for the Ruby fans on my channel. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace.